A good woman is the best thing that can happen to a man, ever. A great man by the name of Ian Smith made a post on Instagram that was very moving and very true, and it made an impact on me, and I wanted to make this video around that post, so I have it here on my phone. And the post said, "For the men out there, young or not, be not deceived by the devilish cynicism that plagues so many modern men." So that's a direct quote. A good woman is the best thing that can ever happen to a man. The plain truth is, there is nothing on earth that will move a man like a woman's smile. Because there is nothing more beautiful or satisfying, not the sunrise, not victory, not even glory itself compares. And here's something that I know a lot of guys are gonna disagree with, which I want to say at this point. I agree with Ian Smith here wholeheartedly. But at the same time, I understand the realities out there. And I understand that if a man is not attractive, women can be the cruelest creatures that roam this earth. I got a comment recently, which I'm going to talk about more in another video actually, but somebody said that they have been talking to an AI girlfriend who is so nice to them, whereas women did not even treat him like a human, that women do not even treat men like human beings. And I think there's truth to that when we are talking about men who are cursed with very bad genetics. So that, you know, they have like everything going against them when it comes to physical side of things and mental side of things and everything. I think women are indeed, as described in the yin and yang concept, if you will. Women are the darkness and the coldness. But then at the same time, and this is what kind of sucks about women, although I guess you could make same kind of cases about men, that the people we love, we treat differently, like, of course. But in any case, this is also true, what Ian Smith is saying here. So let me continue the post. As he said that there's nothing more beautiful than the smile of a woman. And this is exactly how it is when you have a woman who does not treat you like crap. When you have a woman who loves you wholeheartedly and who you love back. This is exactly how it is. A real man knows it. He has felt it. That moment when her eyes soften, her lips curve, and the world around him goes still. That's the moment he remembers why he's fighting. Now, here's a couple of things here, though. Ian here is talking about a real man. And I love to follow this guy because of like the hyper masculine stuff that he posts. But I still struggle with demanding the same things from all men, in the sense that this guy, Ian, he's built like a goddamn mountain. Like, he's massive. He's a massive man, just oozing testosterone. But not every man is born that way. For example, I'm actually on the smaller side, not when it comes to height. I'm an average person when it comes to height, but like my bones, I am nothing like guys like Ian. He's like twice my size. If you compared my hands and my forearms and everything, I would be literally half his size, probably. And also in strength. No matter how much I hit the gym, I can never be the super masculine man like men like Ian are. It doesn't mean, of course, that I should abandon my duties as a man or anything like that, but this kind of black and white way of thinking while I understand it, and while I understand that there's a lot of men out there who could be so much more. So that is the reason why I am making this video, actually. Just, if you are wondering why the hell am I even making this video, what is my point? My point is, there's a lot of guys out there who are proper men, who have been born with a very capable body, but they are stuck inside in front of a computer screen, and they never go out in the world and become what they could be. So that's why I'm making this video, because I kind of just want to talk to all kinds of different men out there. I want to talk to the guys who have not won the genetic lottery and who will say to posts like this that these are bullshit because women suck. I want to understand you, but at the same time, I want to tell those men who know deep inside what they could truly be capable of. I want to talk to them as well and wake them up a little bit, perhaps. At least that's what I'm hoping for. So in any case, that's the moment where he remembers why he's fighting. This is very big for me. I am extremely motivated by love. One of the reasons why I am working so hard on these YouTube videos and writing the book is that I need to change my life, not just for me, but to be able to support the love of my life, to take care of her, because I want her to be free of stress. It's exactly like Ian says here. When I see her smile, that's when I remember what I'm fighting for, why I'm going through all this bullshit. I could just have my job, be single, save money, live in peace, and not try to make my life into anything more. But when I'm with my girlfriend, she makes me want to become something else. She makes me want to become better, and she makes me want to change our life. She makes me want to see her happy and healthy. A woman's smile can pull a man back from the edge. It can make him believe again. It's the light that bursts through the exhaustion, the doubt, the noise, and reminds him that strength means nothing without love to anchor it. Which is interesting to say, because I used to hit the gym a lot, and I used to do a lot of running. I did all these things, but it felt so meaningless. And it's funny, now I actually train less hard because I'm prioritizing things like making these videos. For example, today I'm not doing my squat workout because I'm filming a bunch of videos so that when I travel next week, I can schedule videos onto the channel even though I don't have the chance to make videos during that trip. When a woman smiles at a man with warmth and faith in her eyes, he will walk through hell smiling back. He will build empires, tame chaos, and rebuild himself piece by piece. Because somewhere out there, she believes he can. And this gets me back to what the guy said about the AI girlfriend and about modern women. And this is what women will eventually have to understand and realize, because a lot of guys are gonna go their own way, so to speak, and they are going to be chatting with AI because AI will be supportive, because that is what women should be. It's funny, some women I have seen on comment sections, for example, by this organization called Fight the New Drug, which is this organization spreading awareness about the harms of pornography. It's funny how in those comments, there's a lot of women usually who are saying things like, see, this is how men just want sex, men are terrible. And the reality is, men just want love, dude. Men just want, after a hard day at work, you get to go home and you get to take off the armor You come home from fighting and you take off your armor. That's what men want. At least, I mean, I don't know about you. Maybe you can comment below and share what you think, but for me, that's exactly what I want from women. What I really want and need from a woman is that I come home and I take off my armor and I can be vulnerable. And then out there in the world, I can be tough and I can protect her. But when we are home, she needs to take care of me. That's the kind of women we need as men. And a lot of modern women try to become men themselves, and they are abandoning that nurturing role, which is really pretty bad. As men, each one of us should seek that kind of woman. The one whose smile feels like peace, exactly what I'm talking about. Whose presence makes you want to be sharper, stronger, holier. The kind of woman whose light makes you demand the greatness within you. Let us not waste our lives chasing attention. Find the woman whose smile restores your soul. Yeah, well, as I said, I agree 100% with everything here, but I also agree that men should try to find that woman. Because somebody in the comments on this post said, yeah, well, what about if you get a divorce and you lose half your shit? And Ian said, so what? That's victim mentality. Why would you not try again just because you fall down? Which is, debatable. Like, I'm not here to tell you that if somebody has been through an ugly divorce, who am I to go tell them to get back up and find another woman, right? But at the same time, I don't know, man, this is just the kind of spirit that I have also, that I know the risks when you get married, for example, and still I want to get married. And I don't care, no matter how many people come to me and they say, yeah, well, if you get married, here's the chance it's gonna end up in divorce, here's the things, and here's that, and this and that, and you gotta spend money, and blah, blah, blah. Which, frankly, I'm so sick of guys just talking about how much money women cost. It's so cringe to me when people go into comments and then they just go on about how this and that is gonna be cheaper than having a girlfriend. What is money your god or something? Why do you worship money so much? I do not understand this obsession over saving money. I hate saving money so bad. I just live my freaking life. But that's just me, dude. And then there is some kind of a quote from the Bible, I suppose, at least, because he reads the Bible. Who can find a virtuous wife? For her worth is far above rubies. And that's that. And it has a shit ton of likes. It has a lot of comments supporting it. But then also there are, of course, a bunch of guys who are cynical. You do you. That's just my philosophy. I'm not going to tell anybody what you should do. I'm just sharing what I've done and what I will do. And my attitude towards life is, as a man, I want to be a good man to my good woman. And I love her so much. I've always loved women. I've always known I could never really walk away from women completely. That's just within me. That's in my DNA. And I think for a lot of guys, it's in their DNA. So anyway, I'm going to wrap this up. And I thank you for watching this whole thing. Please leave a like if you liked any of this, because it helps my channel. And consider supporting by subscribing and all that nonsense. And I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.